welcome back to the channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe. So guys, Benny left me, but I've got Lulu with me now. Hold on, I'll let you see Lulu. There she is. So guys, I was watching Straight Out of Context, Barbara Ann's video, and she brought up a very interesting point. When Ken was on that TikTok live and he was asked, hey, what do you think about Gypsy and the emails and what about her lying? And it is so funny that Ken has changed his tune because at first, it was all about, even when they were saying that even when she was at home, that Deede was making her stay in that wheelchair. Well, come on, anybody should know that that's not true because she had not lost any muscle mass in her legs. And Barbara Ann caught Kenny boy admitting to it. So hold on, guys. I want you to listen to it from Barbara Ann.
But what he didn't realize was his Freudian slip. Oh, and we are so here for it, baby. We are so effing here for it.
The feeding tube was completely unnecessary, seeing as how I watch her eat every day normally. And the second that she went to prison, she ate normally, regardless, no needing of a feeding tube. I see that she didn't need to sit in a wheelchair, even though her mother forced her to. Okay, she can walk just fine. And her mother knew that she could walk just fine. That's why her mother blacked out all of her windows to make sure that nobody could see her walking in her own house. I see that her mother shaved her head to give the appearance of looking sick, even though she didn't need to look sick.
The castle eating the mashed potatoes and all that
Like I said, I cannot put myself in the mindset of somebody who is being sheltered and abused by their guardian. I can't imagine what she was thinking at that time. But I can understand that she listens to her mother's advice.
So guys, go over there to Barbara Ann and tell her thank you. This tells you right now that I think that Ken knows more than what he says. He says that he doesn't want to read the emails, that he doesn't want to read the FOIAs. He doesn't want to read the medical records. He doesn't want to read Gypsy's book. But I think what he said is very telling. I think that he knows more than what he's letting on. Because I think that Gypsy's let him know what's going on. And Gypsy's been saying little things here and there too. If you remember, I think she said it on Kel Lowry's channel when she was doing that interview, that when her mother would go out, that she would dance around the house. But yet she had to stay in her wheelchair all the time. And I think Ken knows that this was all a con because Deede did have made sure that all the windows were blacked out so nobody could look in. Because at home, Gypsy led a very typical life. And I think that she's told him that she was in on the con. I think he knows. And I think he's fine with it. Because I think he's in on this con that they're perpetrating right now. There's no way he thinks that she's still a victim. No way. Because we know that even Ken's mother didn't want them together. We found that out from the emails. Because before the emails, we thought that Raina, from what she said on Sir Morbid X's channel, is that, she's changed. You don't need to judge her and saying all of this. I think deep down inside, they're playing this game too. I don't know what game Ken is playing. In my opinion, he's got ulterior motives. And it could be a little bit of each. He could be there for the money because hey, we know he's not educated. I mean, he was just a bartender. And I don't mean that by just a bartender, but you got to think he doesn't have to work as hard as he did because he's got his little money person over there that's going to pay for everything. All he has to do is keep his mouth shut. Isn't that funny? That's all he got to do. But is he in on it for the grift of the money? Did he want a baby? And maybe he is batting for the other side and he wanted a baby. And hey, but a great way to get one is Gypsy Rose. Because I heard someone say that if he took the baby to Texas, there's no way she would get custody. Could it be something like that? Or is it all about the money? Is it and everybody's in it together? I don't know, but I just have a feeling that it's going to end badly. And you never know. Ken could be the one to beat Gypsy at her own game. You Because it seems to me, in my opinion, Ken he plays a pretty good game too. Because if you look hard enough, the way he talks to her, you would think that he couldn't stand her. Because you heard the way he talked to her whenever they were on that live. So I think it's all a game. But what I'm thinking is everybody that's in the game each has their own motives. And it's going to be interesting to see who actually wins. Maybe this is like a real life Hunger Games. Who knows? Gypsy likes those movies. Maybe she's making her a true life Hunger Games. Who knows, guys? Tell me what you think in the comments. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.